So, results world by his presence, by his preaching, and by establishing the deity form of the Lord. So we are very, very fortunate that we have got the opportunity to serve the Lord, serve Srila Prabhupada. It's trying to enjoy in this over and over again. Still we are not satisfied. We are doing the same thing, eating, sleeping, mating and defending. And not only in human form, also in all other forms, we are doing the same thing. But still we are not satisfied. Because this material enjoyment is temporary. Though initially it may seem the result is always ends in misery. This is the nature of this material world and material pleasure. That's why Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yehi sansparsada bhoga na derived sensual perception. Yehi sansparsada bhoga. That is the cause of misery. So those who are intelligent, they know that this material pleasure has a beginning and has an end. That's why they don't try to be entangled in this material enjoyment. So though we have got this material body, though we are staying in, but our goal is not to stay in family life for all the time. Family while living in family life. But our attachment should be at the lotus feet of Krishna. Generally, when we stay, the attachment. But we have to cultivate this attachment for Krishna instead of developing attachment towards family members. We may do our duty towards our family. Not the goal. We may earn money. Money is the necessity of life, but that is not the goal. Our goal is to develop attachment service of Krishna. And so that should be all. So he is instructing again and again that how one can develop attachment for him. Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, which is the code language, and we can get details of that code in Srimad Bhagavatam. But Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all the scriptures, and that is described in code language. And Lord Krishna is giving this valuable instruction, which is actually the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Satyam. So Lord Krishna says that you always think of me. Manmana bhava. Mat mana, manmana. So you give your mind to me. Because generally in the material world we see whomever we love, our mind goes there. We always think of him or her, whatever it may be. That's why Krishna says you give your mind. Means you love me, so you always, and to develop that love for Krishna, it is very important that we hear. We hear from the pure devotees of the Lord. We hear again and again, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. And we hear, we serve, we always remember, because sometimes we may hear for some time, we may chant for some time, but the remembrance can go on all the time, 24 hours. That is required. Because when we finish our rounds, we may think, oh, today I finished my round. Then our class is over. But the rest time, we are supposed to think of Krishna within our heart, within our mind. Satatam kirtayanto mang jayana pariupasate. So we have to always Krishna and remember Krishna. Ananyas chintayanto. So by that we can always develop attachment for Krishna. If we always think of Krishna, namaskuru, you always. So our mind should be always accept Lord Krishna. When we think like that I have no one in this material world except Lord Krishna is there, the only shelter, then only we can think of Krishna all the time. But as long as we will be going and thinking that, oh, I have my family, I have my bank balance, I have my relatives, they all can help me. So I have so many friends. So that means that dependence on Krishna will not come. If this thing is in the mind, that, oh, I have everyone, it will be on them, not on Krishna. So we have to practice this, how to become dependent on Krishna. We have all seen in Corona period how we become, because when someone was affected by, they could not serve him, even they could not see him in the hospital. So that time, though so many people left their body, being affected by corona, no one could help them. Pandemic is giving us this realization that how except Krishna. Krishna can protect. Krishna's holy name can protect. That's why we are supposed to become more and more serious. In this lifetime should be our last lifetime, Prabhupada says. We are this meant to live. Again. That's why finish up your business. This is Prabhupada's statement. Finish up to Krishna as soon as possible. That means this lifetime should be our. We should prepare. Not that we will come back again and. So